Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish.
This is
The Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish. This is the Petri dish. It's the only show
that matters.
That's whatever I want, because fuck whatever other people want. This is my show and I'm running it. And I don't know if I'm ever going to change the theme song.
I got on the Shakey's website by accident on my phone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shakey's Pizza Parlor, shout outs to Shakey's Pizza.
Is Shakey's Pizza still exists?
Oh, hell yeah.
Where at?
I mean, it's not. There's none in Nevada, I think.
I figured
it's a nationwide chain.
Huh.
I was mostly familiar with all the ones out in, Southern California.
Right.
Yeah. My fucking dad would just take me out to Shakey's Pizza like every Friday, like from like grades 5 through 8.
So it was just your
and
jam.
Actually into high school, actually. So he would take us out like every Friday because he was like the cool dad. He was the weekend dad.
There you go.
So our mom would make us home cooked meals, and when I say my mom, I mean my stepdad would make us home cooked meals, and then Fridays would come around and our dad would be like, let's get pizza, and we'll be like, all right, and he'll order like
Pizza's
the huge.
great.
They had like this deal, it was like a family deal, but it was just us three. Me, my little brother, my dad, and he'll get like a large pizza, like a basket of Mojos, which are just deep fried potato slices,
Fuck.
They're like this thick.
Yeah.
And like they're really deep fried and like they're super chewy and crispy. And like chicken wings that no one would eat except him. And then he'd get like a pitcher of beer from himself.
That sounds like some weekend dad
That's
shit
a weekend
right
dad
there.
thing.
That is legit.
Totally doesn't give a shit about our future health or anything.
Just eating chicken wings, getting a pitcher of beer, and be like, run around. I don't care.
Figures like, the future science will probably fix high blood pressure, so I don't need to worry about them.
Was Shakey's like, because I've never been to one, so it's not just like a regular pizza place. Is it like part Chuck E. Cheese? It has like,
no,
did that just like have an arcade?
No, the ones that I went to was just all pizza. It was mostly a pizza parlor. And it had like some of them had arcades in there.
Okay, but it was really just hanging out.
Mostly like just a hangout. It was almost like a bar, really. Like there's sections, like it was divided up. Like there was a kids section where you could throw like birthday parties, and they had like the arcade in the back, which were mostly like just ticket games. So no like fighting games, no like Metal Slug.
Yeah.
One Shakey's I went to had like a whole like Neo Geo thing in it, which is pretty rad. Like my little brother would fucking just jam on that for like hours and not eat pizza.
You just eat all those pizza?
Yeah, but after a while, like they just phased those out and just went straight to like the Chuck E. Cheese, model, I guess.
Yeah, more replayability and suck more money out of people. I get that.
Yeah, they didn't have any animatronics though, and it was kind of vaguely pirate themed. I think
Vaguely?
like vaguely pirate themed.
Is Shakey supposed to be a pirate?
Well, I don't know. No, Shakey's. I think the name comes from how they would like just shake the cheese onto the pizza.
That makes sense.
Like as it's getting prepped, like they have like a shaker for it. But like the like some of the signage inside like made it like it was old timey kind of like it would say like ye old honor code or something like that.
It was just one of those things where they were like, we don't know what theme we're going for, so we'll just go with wood theme.
Yeah, we're gonna go with old person.
Yeah. When in doubt, just go old. People will be like, I get this motif, I think.
Yeah, we make our pizza crust thin so it's easier on their teeth.
The crust gives way rather than their gums.
Yeah, Shakey's was great. Actually, when I was like in like first or third grade or something like that, like every Wednesday they had like a traveling oven. You know what I mean? Like they can like they had like an oven like set up on a trailer that they would attach to a truck, and they would tow it up to my school for like lunchtime, like on Wednesdays. And if you had like $1.50, you would get like a pizza and a soda.
It's not bad. And
it was like a fucking huge slice too. It was like 3 slices of their normal like large pizza, but like with for one like
$1.50
for one like a 7-year-old kid.
Too much pizza.
Yeah, and it was like the best foldable pizza I ever had.
Because it was just fucking...
Yeah, and it was always thin crust.
That's the way to do it. That's what I like about people that are just like, yeah, this is a pizza place to make pizza. Like, I don't like the places that are trying to make a point with the pizza.
Oh, like they're going too... Like, that's why I don't like Round Table all that much, because like they go too hard on a lot of... Like, fucking don't put... Barbecue sauce is not...
It's not a sauce.
It's not a red sauce.
It's not a sauce.
Don't
you
put
can't
it in there.
do that shit. I agree.
Don't put like white stuff in it. Just fucking just do fucking basic tomato stuff and just fuck with the toppings.
And even still, like if I can't just fuck with your plain cheese pizza, you're fucking something up.
Yeah.
Because like that's the basic pizza.
It's the fucking...
It's
so bare bones.
It's just all those ingredients should taste good. independently, and then I'm talking so much shit about pizza places as of late.
Oh, Round Table deserves to get shit on.
That's true. That's why I hate Papa Murphy's.
I've never wait, are they the ones who
That's
do
the take and bake people?
I don't understand that.
They're like, ooh, it's all fresh ingredients. Look at us. I'm like, yeah, but also now I got to put in more effort. Like, what? I get to go home and pretend I made this? No.
Yeah.
Like, it's just as easy for me to, over the weekend, to pre-make some pizza dough and then just have that shit prepped in a Tupperware.
Yeah, you know what really makes pizza sometimes? Just having the pizza place experience.
Right.
Like it's not even called pizza. They're called pizza parlors.
Yeah. It's a parlor.
It's a parlor. And, parlors are historically where places people gather to discuss the news of the day. But Shakey's Pizza Parlor, they have, 3 TVs in their main room.
You're repping so hard for Shakey's. I love it.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Shakey's it's bias. It's childhood stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
That's definitely why. Where it's like when my dad moved from one place to another place, we switched up our pizza places too. So instead of going to Shakey's on Friday night, we'd end up going to Round Table, which is where my kind of hate for it starting to grow. Because it's just super greasy, and everything about it was kind of off to me. And sometimes my dad would think we should try something different. So let's get the barbecue chicken one, and I eat it, and he'll be like, "Fuck, why is this pizza sweet? I don't like that. It's ridiculous."
Yeah, I don't like that. I never had a pizza. Well, there was in the first military base I remember living on Kodiak Island in Alaska. My
rip in peace, Alaska.
Yeah, it almost fucking
fell into
blew
the
in
ocean.
half.
Yeah.
And that little island was also on tsunami watch because of that fucking earthquake.
Damn.
But everyone I know is okay.
That's good.
As a sidebar, everyone's fine and making memes, which I was sharing.
And donate to the cause.
Yeah, give them money because their shit's all in half.
And the government's not going to do it, so
They're not going to do it. They're one of those legalized weed states, so no one gives a fuck anymore.
Alaska is a weed?
Yeah,
really? Since
when?
They're so far out
a
there.
While. Yeah, 4 years ago, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
No one pays attention.
No one pays attention because Alaska always does whatever the fuck it wants.
Were they the first?
No. It was Colorado, Washington,
right? Yeah.
But then Alaska came up right afterwards.
Damn.
After Washington, a year or two after Washington.
They're in a whole different time zone, so no one pays attention.
It's true.
Them in Hawaii. Hawaii could have been doing cocaine now, legal cocaine, and no one would notice.
I wouldn't put it past them. They're fucking crazy. What were we talking about?
You were on Kodiak Island.
I was on Kodiak, and because we were on the military base, and so I don't remember eating pizza there because I think it might have just been the mess hall or something. I don't really know, but I think there was technically a pizza parlor also. And I played Tekken 3 there a lot because they had 3 arcade machines.
3 arcade machines in the mess hall?
I don't remember what the third one was, but I remember Tekken 3 because it's my jam. And then they also had the Addams Family pinball machine where the hand comes out and grabs your ball, and that freaked me the fuck out as a child.
Huh.
So yeah, that's all I remember about childhood
man.
pizza
The Coast
things.
Guard were fucking set up pretty nicely.
Yeah, but also they had a movie theater across the street that showed 3-month-old movies, so it wasn't the best.
That's Alaska.
Yeah, they're we can't get the reels up here safely.
Yeah, they're still playing Tool songs on their fucking radio stations from the 90s.
Yeah,
that's the latest jam from Tool.
Finally made it up here from Balto's famous medicine race, whatever the fuck that is.
Isn't it Alaska still has the last remaining Blockbuster, the last holdout?
Yeah, I think so.
True. It's the operating Blockbuster too.
Yeah,
it's
still
not just
going.
It's not just an empty building. They actually still have an independently owned Blockbuster up there.
Because there's shitty enough spots with no
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi, no internet or anything, so they can't stream
shit up there.
So they just go and they fucking jam on some DVDs.
Just rent some old ass fucking shitty horror movies.
Xbox 360 games.
Carnosaur 3.
I don't know if they have any new movies in that Blockbuster either.
I don't think, because nobody's making DVDs.
That's true. I still remember whenever I used to go to Blockbuster, I always wanted to rent the Gacy movie.
Is it about John Wayne Gacy? Why? Because you thought it was there was a clown on the front cover?
It was in the scary movie section, and there was a clown on the cover, and I was like, this looks dope as fuck. And my dad's like, we're not going to watch that. Yeah. I didn't know it was a true thing.
Yeah, you thought it would be Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and kind of culty and fun. And
I didn't know it was about
it's oh shit, this guy fucks boys and kills them.
Yeah, and buries them in his basement.
And he's totally and he's like hanging around kids
Yeah.
as a party clown.
I'm so glad I never watched that movie.
What was that dude's last words? It was like something along the lines of like, "I'm glad I did it."
Yeah, it was
like
something
insane.
fucking crazy. And then
Yeah.
I think his last meal was something like a whole bucket of KFC.
Yeah.
And like 5 different sides. He just went
Man.
for it.
Yeah, say what you want about John, but he had a good taste when it came to his last meal.
Yeah, I mean, I would do the same
If I had
thing.
my last meal, I'd just eat fucking Shakey's.
Ooh,
Just a
there you go.
whole pizza and Mojo's.
I think if I had a last meal and I knew I really had to pack it in, I think I'd tell them to go get me just like a fuckload of Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like the Burger King tender crisp chicken sandwiches.
Really? Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is also, coincidentally, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I saw that.
I also made that YouTube playlist.
All those old commercials.
Yep, I was
Soccer boppers.
Oh my god, I believe in the Mandela effect now.
You already did.
Yeah, well, I kind of did, but now I'm like fucking legit in there because I thought they were called sock'em boppers this whole time.
Isn't that how the song goes, though?
No,
It doesn't go
they
sock'em
say
bopper?
soccer boppers.
Soccer boppers.
And so, like, I was watching that going, what the fuck?
It was because, like,
I think
maybe Sock'em was trademarked by Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah, it could have been that because I was just like, I don't fucking.
What the fuck's a soccer?
I don't know.
A soccer bopper.
I guess like socking someone.
Oh, yeah. You're
But
right.
then
yeah.
also, people don't say soccer as in like a verb for socking.
Yeah. Socking always like a gerund or something.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna
no-
sock you.
No one. People say like, I'm going to sock you, or no one says like, you're going to get a socking.
You're gonna
like,
get
they don't modify
you're
it.
We're gonna soccer you later.
Like that guy's such a
like it's
soccer.
Like it's future tense sock
yeah,
or something.
I don't like past participle sock either. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck any of that even means.
I don't even know what that means.
I work in writing, and I don't know what any
you
of
have
this
you
shit
have a whole
is.
degree in it.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I'll like look up the word past participle and then like, what the fuck does that
I
mean?
forget it every
Yeah.
time.
Or split infinitive or whatever. It's called.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
can't
what is
deal with
this?
infinitives. I don't know what the fuck those
Yeah,
are.
or semicolons. Fuck those.
I
things.
mean, I could do semicolons.
Yeah, I've never planted a semicolon properly.
I go with them by feel. I know that there's like rules about like
Yeah.
2 direct
Separate-
clauses and shit, but I don't
two
remember that
separate
shit.
ideas is how I remember it. But then
Yeah.
like, why don't I just use a period for it?
You could, but if
Yeah.
you want to be fancy,
Fancy pantsy. If you want to do like fancy stuff and not want to capitalize 2 words, I guess, because like, I think
that's
if
the
you-
thing.
Yeah, the semicolon, the word like after it doesn't need to be capitalized. Is that right?
yeah, you're using
Okay.
slightly less ink that way.
Nice. That's why Y was
Typewriters.
invented, huh?
I don't know.
Well, we're out of ideas. That was it. That's
Yep, that's
talked
the
about
whole
pizza.
thing. We got the pizza, and that's it.
And
That
the
was-
semicolons.
it was
We
pizza.
hit the entire docket of ideas. What the fuck was in the news just recently?
Really just Alaska falling in half.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. 7.0.
You know, we don't need the news, Austin. We can talk about you and your new life.
What is going on in my
as
new
like
life?
a employed person?
Yeah, well, I was already employed before. Just
Yeah,
not.
but like,
No, it wasn't like solid employment.
yeah,
I
they
guess.
didn't like you or anything. So it's
Well, I didn't really give them a whole lot to like about me. You know,
that's their fault.
yeah,
They didn't try hard enough.
and neither did I. And so now I'm
Yeah.
now I'm gonna do a full-time job,
Hell yeah.
which should be better. I
What do
mean,
you-
as far as pay goes.
Yeah, what are you going to be doing?
I don't know.
Sweet.
I mean, I'll learn about it on Wednesday. Nervous
the way
as
to do
fuck.
it.
You know, have someone breathing over my shoulder, making sure I do it all right.
Now, is this like a real like company full of people that actually has an HR?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go through like an orientation and shit.
Yeah, I already did the orientation.
Oh, sweet.
yeah, that
that's
was like a week ago. I got paid like $100 just for showing up for that.
That's my favorite part about getting hired anywhere is being able to fuck off for like the first day or two,
Mm-hmm.
just getting to do orientation and. Oh, look, I'm a new employee. I got to map my folders and
Yeah.
set up my email, and then the whole day is over.
Yeah, it might be kind of like that, but also more physical.
Yeah.
because your job is definitely
Mine's
sitting
a lot of sitting.
more office. This is more like warehouse.
Oh, there you
But
go.
I'm not working like in the warehouse, which was the original application. They had me doing something
like
else,
a,
which
like
is
a procurement thing where
Yeah.
you just work with those warehouse people.
just adjacent to them. Yeah,
There you go. That's a good job to have
Yeah.
because
I don't need
they
to
always
wear-
need those.
yeah. I don't need to wear a fucking hard hat,
Good.
but I do have to wear the goggles and a respirator.
Well, if you need a hard hat, you can borrow mine anyway,
Oh,
just so you
yeah.
can look real important.
Yeah, they got some extra. You know, I don't need.
You get some hanging out. There's
Yeah.
no padding in mine either. It's plastic and plastic on
Yeah,
plastic.
I think I think it needs to be like up to code.
Oh, also mine says comedy cam all over it. I almost forgot
Then
about that.
then I'm definitely taking it.
Well, what do I have for updates of life? Oh, yeah, last week, good old Nick Jostin challenged me to a weight loss journey where we're trying to get to 300 pounds, both of us, just straight up 300.
Where are you guys at? Can you reveal like your progress to each other?
I was going to do a weigh-in on the first, but I also spent Friday and Saturday kind of eating like garbage, and also Sunday.
So you're giving yourself a little bit
I'm
of a
going to
pass.
give myself a couple days to get into it, because I only just started going to the gym again.
Hasn't Nick been on this for like a few weeks now?
Yeah, he's been, Nick's been on his triple-digit weight loss. Catch it now on YouTube. He's been doing that for months. I mean, he's taken a couple dips, but I mean, his routine is kind of going. Me, I've just been letting it go.
Yeah, I got you.
So I need to try harder, but I bought new shoes so I can work out better, because my shoes are just full of holes. There's just shit all up in there.
Yeah, you gotta start gelling.
Yeah,
Stop with Dr. Scholl's.
That's
or
what
something.
I got to gel with Dr. Scholl's, and now I'm trying to put together a weight loss routine and trying to eat more salads and shit.
Well, I mean, you can throw in some heavier veggies in there, right?
Yeah,
can you?
Yeah, today I ate cauliflower and steak.
Cauliflower and steak, or cauliflower steaks?
Cauliflower and steak, because I only had diced up cauliflower rather than actual whole ones.
All right. I was planning on going to Smith's tomorrow, maybe buy some more cauliflower.
There you go.
Work on those cauliflower steak grilling techniques. And once I grill them, pan fry
it in the oven.
Yeah, I didn't do that the first one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Second one I did it and it helped a little bit, but I didn't want to keep it in there too long.
I don't like having to prep vegetables, so that's why I just buy the microwavable plastic bags of vegetables.
Yeah, those are pretty good too.
They're handy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to do like a weekly meal thing, you can just kind of throw a bunch in like a pot and boil them and box them up.
It's nicer that way, just because that's what I've been doing. Like this morning, I was way too lazy to actually put together a real meal
for breakfast.
For both meals, I boiled 2 eggs in the fucking boiling machine, and then I grabbed a packet of tuna and a bag of vegetables and was just fucking
there you go.
Out the door.
That's all you need.
Yeah,
I gotta start doing like fucking lunch prep.
Yeah,
like the day before now.
It's way nicer to have meals that you're like, hey, I like this. I made that gross ass. Half Italian, half Mexican monstrosity out of the chicken breasts that I had.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
I didn't see you eat it though. I just saw it.
No,
I just saw it sitting on the stove for like a couple hours, looking like already done enchiladas.
Because I ate one like smaller helping, and I was like, "This is not good." Yeah. And so the ones that I had to put away, I put it away, and I was like, "I don't want to eat this." So I just ended up storing them away. And then when it came time to eat them, I just scraped off everything but the chicken part, and then put sweet potatoes back in the container and ate that instead.
Damn. What else was in that?
Well, I made masa, and then I put.
You actually made masa?
Yeah, because I have like a bunch of corn flour hanging out, so I made that.
And you tried to bake it with
chicken, and then the tomato sauce in there, and it was bad.
You almost had a tamale.
Almost.
But you just put it in the wrong order.
I put it all in the wrong order.
And you didn't have the corn husks.
And I didn't come up with the masa idea before I made the tomato sauce. Mm-hmm. So the tomato sauce was very Italian flavored.
Yeah, which was just boil chicken, shred it up.
Yeah,
throw in some red chili and toss with some of that tomato sauce, I guess.
Like a weird Italian chunky tomato sauce over chicken with a weird corn flour bottom.
Man,
it was awful, which is why it all ended up in the garbage.
What would you call that, though? Like a chicken cacciatore roll?
It was
like chicken casserole, a chicken enchilada roll.
I call it a disappointment casserole.
Disappointment casserole. All right.
Disappointment casserole.
I'm gonna call
it
like
whole life.
An enchilania.
Enchilania?
Yeah, like a lasagna.
Isn't that the first lady's name?
Yeah, like lasagna. Oh, you're talking about Melania, right?
No, I'm talking about Enchillania Trump.
Oh, Enchillania Trump. Part enchilada, part lasagna, 100% hooker. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that you've upgraded her to full-time hooker.
Yeah, full-time.
Let's
go. Let's make these opinions.
Oh, shit. I agree. Enchilanias. I like that. Enchilania. Maybe if I
spell it fucking right.
if I planned to make it first, maybe I could make it well.
Again?
Yeah, but
It's like that mystery sauce you made once.
Yeah, because that started off as chili. No,
it was something
the
totally
fuck did
different.
that start off as? Either way, it ended up kind of like an enchilada sauce, but it was a mess.
Yeah.
It was a mess. I don't even remember.
Mysterious liquid.
Oh, I know. I started off trying to make some sort of weird, like, cream chipped beef situation. And so it was made with, like, a roux. Mm-hmm. But then I added a bunch of chili powder because it was bad. And it was just meat and chili powder and in a roux.
And chili powder.
And then it got worse tasting.
Because you put tomato sauce, right?
Put tomato sauce in it because I was like, this is bad. And then after many herbs and spices, I was like, I just gotta quit putting shit in this.
But it came full circle almost into becoming kind of edible.
I ate it. I ate 2 bowls of it. I just kept eating it, mad at myself, because I was like, this doesn't suck.
That's how you should eat.
Yeah, but I was like, this also isn't like a food.
Yeah, that's how my dad ate his chicken wings when we went to Shakey's.
This isn't a food. Where's
Just
my beer?
upset and angry, and he would get halfway through his pitcher of beer, and then he'll chill out a little bit.
That's what you got to do. Drink a pitcher of beer,
and then he drink the rest of it and drive us home safely somehow.
It's because he has a nice bed of chicken wings to absorb it all.
That's right.
God damn,
man, he was fat. Well, not really. He was
fat in his soul.
He was portly, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, is that the word port? No, he wasn't like pouring.
Yeah, but
fat.
it was just
like almost like waterfall fat. It was like kind of tucked up in
he
there.
He had like a dad chub.
Yeah, he had like a dad chub. He had like a bit of a Papa Chubby. A little bit of a belly. You got a belly going. You know.
Yeah. It's like a healthy. Not healthy, but
he had weird like no pecs, I guess. You know,
it was just like gut and then flat.
That was the hardest part of his body was the gut.
Hard gut. You say your dad?
Hard gut.
You say your dad had no tits?
No, not really.
Good old flat dad.
So it was like a flat chested, all gut papa.
Good.
Yeah.
That would be a good statue.
Yeah. Like thin legs for some reason. You know?
This is a little spindle. That's I think they call that a good old fashioned beer belly.
That's what they call it. Yeah. There's a guy who works in our office who's like in his like late 50s, maybe 60s. I don't know. He has gray hair all over, but he kind of reminds me of my dad, like physique wise.
Because there's only so many body types on the world. So every once in a while, you find a double, and you're like, I see that.
Yeah, but that's definitely the worst one. Like it's not trying to be anything, you know?
Right.
It's just it exhibits all of the bad behavior,
right,
and all those like issues you have with your body,
right in the middle.
Yeah, eating, drinking, and your body just kind of reflects that. Like that's the worst kind of body. Is when you have like no muscle mass on your legs, but your legs can still support. Like
the bowling ball,
like the 30 years of garbage you put in your body. You know?
It's just inflamed intestines. It's not even fat. It's
not
just
even good.
All your organs are just trying to protrude out.
Yeah, it's like that's the reason why you have high blood pressure is because your insides are trying to leave. It's like they're trying to pop out of your skin.
Oh God, I need to.
That's what hernias are, right? That's basically what a hernia is.
It's your intestine trying to escape from your body.
Man,
that reminds me. I got to write more roast jokes.
Yeah, you got to call Jim out for being for his insides wanting to be on his outsides.
He called me out today on Facebook.
Like, is he still on Facebook?
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, what?
He popped into the Reno comedians page on the thing where I think Jostin was trying to be like, "Who's coming to the Christmas party?"
Oh yeah, and he just said like, "Oh yeah, who would come and watch Bobby do this against me?" Yeah,
and then it was just like a real vague compliment, or like a veiled compliment to then just call himself funnier than me at the end. It was the perfect Jim insult.
Yeah, you know he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like I think I can beat him. You know, I think I can be the underdog in this.
When it comes to like writing roast jokes?
Yeah, I think I can get him.
Maybe. I think so.
I mean, he's going to spend too much time trying to roast everyone in the room.
So I think he's going to try and curry audience favor.
He's going to
through to the end,
and that's why I'm going to play the villain. I love playing the villain. It's fun.
Yeah, you talk about it a lot.
I like it's more entertaining to be the heel in the situation.
Yeah, you know? Good use of the word heel.
You get more options, which is why I'm trying to play the villain in the weight loss journey.
Yeah,
where Nick's the one everyone's rooting for, and I'm there to just be like, ate steak and shake this weekend. Oh, look, I'm still winning.
Oh yeah. That's more like gloater. You're more of a gloater, not a schemer.
Yeah, like I just want to be. I want to be winning.
Yeah,
and I want to be mean about it.
Yeah, you're more like Roger Klotz from Doug, and not so much like a Dick Dastardly from Wacky Races or whatever. You're not like plotting. You're not like.
I'm not going to sabotage anybody.
Yeah, you're not sabotaging like Nick's meal plan by like throwing in fucking chocolate flakes or whatever.
Yeah, or just protein powdering all of his shit so that it's just bulking up. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just real winning.
Just winning.
I don't really know if I'm winning yet. I haven't checked in at all.
What if you just like shit 3 times a day? Does that lower your weight?
That's a form of bulimia, actually.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, to like take a bunch of laxatives and shit more.
Oh, that's interesting.
Speaking of, we got a listener voicemail from longtime listener and one guest during Christmas, the only one that turned out during that era.
Oh shit,
Brian Hoffman. So we'll cue that up. He has some weight loss
How's he
tips.
Doing? Let's talk about Brian for a second. How's he doing?
He's painting more things.
Heck yeah. Is he still doing music too?
Mostly, but I mean, he's in the middle of nowhere, so it's real hard to do music. I think he just went on a little tour.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for Brian's music, his name is Brian Hoffman. All his music is under Brian Hoffman.
He's one of them solo artists.
Yeah, and he was touring around the little Midwest area, into the Minneapolis area. And so, here's his...
Minneapolis,
the metropolis of small apples. Oh, also, sidebar, what the fuck, Minneapolis? Why is there a section in there called Dinkytown?
What are you talking about?
Legit.
There's like a
in the Twin Cities area. Yeah, there's a little municipality called Dinkytown.
Dinkytown, Minnesota?
It's within the cities, so it's just like people are like the way that here in Reno people are like, I'm gonna go over to Sparks. People in Minnesota are like, I'm gonna go over to Dinkytown.
Yeah, we gotta dip right over to Dinkytown.
Because I went there for like a fraternity thing once, and we were all like partying at the end, and people were like, we're gonna go party in Dinkytown. I'm like, you just said,
it's like, are you in a Christmas movie?
Yeah, I'm like, are you a cartoon mayor? Is that what's happening? Like, we're gonna go to Dinkytown. I was fucking crazy.
That's like a sidebar. That was like when I was looking up like just in Google Maps, just looking at Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh yeah,
and like there's a part of Omaha that's just like Boys Town. It's like the same thing, but it's like separate words, like Boys Town. It's like their town, or not even their town. It's just a town that has a lot of boys. You know, it's Boys Town,
full of boys.
Yeah,
no girls allowed town.
That's right. The real name of the town is just the word girls with the circle and the crossbar through it, and town. No girls town.
That also reminds me of that weird ass town, Norwood, Young America.
What?
Yeah, also in Minnesota, I think.
Norwood, Young
when
America.
I drove through there.
What's going on with these fucking small towns in these bigger cities?
They just named it whatever the fuck they wanted because there was only like 10 people there.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Because like you're just driving through, and I look at the water tower, and it's like Norwood, Young America.
Like they know they can just take like the first name of that guy and it'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, nope.
Norwood, Minnesota.
Nope. Norwood, Young America.
Norwood, Young American.
It's fucking stupid. Anyway, let's go back to Brian.
Yeah, sorry, Brian.
He knows about this shit.
It's all weird.
Hey, Bobby. This is Brian Hoffman, your old acquaintance from South Dakota. Just kidding. I'm just calling. Long-time caller, first-time listener. So either way. A dumb joke. So first off, I want to say it's a good idea with you guys doing the weight loss thing, and I wish you the best of luck. I think drink a lot of water is a good thing. Also, about 5 years ago, I tried this bulimia diet, and really, if you want to cut the pounds, just barf it all up. You know, it's gonna ruin your teeth, and you're gonna be fat eventually again once you decide not to be bulimic, but. You know, you'll have a few good years in there where you're feeling not so great. But then, either way, best of luck with the weight loss thing. But seriously, yeah, drink a lot of water. It's a great idea, and don't be bulimic. That's my message. Okay, bye.
So that was Brian's input.
Yeah, man. Some good health advice.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't too far off when I said, can you just shit it all out?
Yeah, you had the same idea, and it's, it works.
For some reason, I just thought, like, because there's people who, like, they poop, like, multiple times a day, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, like once in the morning, once at the end of the day.
And that, well, like, some people do, like, once first thing in the morning,
Yeah.
and then, like, another time somewhere in the middle, and then possibly once or twice after work, I guess?
Yeah, I remember, like, learning about that as a kid, like, as a child. I forget what I was hanging out with a friend. Like, the idea was, like, I was going to hang out with him. We were going to go to his house because he had, like, a bunch of Legos, and he was, like, super cool, and he was, like, the one I wanted to be around all the time. And for some reason, though, like, I had to, like, go to the hospital with him, like, with his parents. And,
Fun?
Yeah, like, we were, like, in second grade or something. And, like, I remember being there when the doctor, like, had, like, his x-rays, like, on the screen, and, like, it showed, like, his body just full of poop. He said, like,
Shit.
You gotta poop once a day, or, like, more than once a day. That's when I was first clued in on that whole, like, concept of, like, multi-poops in a day.
I mean, that doctor has something, I guess.
I had him, like... Then I thought, like, was there something wrong with me? Because, like, I took poops, like... This is, like, when I was really young, so it was, like, it'd be, like, once or twice a week.
Yeah. I used to hate pooping so much so that I would just hold it all in and it would just start leaking out a little bit.
Ugh.
It was great. Yeah.
No, I would just hold it in and become, like... It was like I would poop basically a giant rod.
Yeah.
Like a fucking
It'd
carbon
be way
rod.
too giant.
Yeah, well, a giant and just stiff.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do that. I would just wait and wait and wait until it just became a problem.
Yeah, you would wait until it became a part of you.
Yeah, like there was times where when I finally would take a shit, you could see the older turds being encompassed by the new ones.
Oh wow, that's
so it was like multicolored.
That's interesting. And so you so you can like cut it in half and you can count the rings.
Yeah, it was like marbled and shit.
Wow.
Which is, I mean, like,
wow.
I'm glad Owen Wilson loves my turds.
Wow.
Owen Wilson, get out of here! I didn't invite you.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean, not to talk shit about a guy that I got to open for, but just a little bit.
Okay.
Did his impressions make you think, like, I could do impressions?
I mean, there are impressions that I've seen other comics do.
Yeah.
Like comics I listen to and have followed.
It's really hard to watch James Adomian videos and then watch someone else try to do impressions.
Yeah, do the Gary Busey. Gary Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey. No one else can do it as good as him. Well, because no one gets the teeth situation right.
I've never seen him actually do the impressions physically. I just always heard him.
But I mean, he does it so well. Like, you can tell it's all about having that mouth open.
Yeah.
It's just all mouth open and teeth.
Well, I mean, that's why doing impressions like live is so different from doing it, I guess, on just like mic. Because like there's a part of it, there's an aspect of it where you kind of got to act a little bit more. That's why like when Justin Ruppel would do it, like he would actually like kind of act him out.
That's the best part.
So whenever you see people like do impressions of like, you know, it's fucking very basic, like a Robert De Niro, like they always do like the...
It's just the face.
The face thing.
Or Keanu Reeves, they immediately just...
Yeah, they kind of just... Yeah, they always go for...
old Keanu.
Old Keanu from Bill and Ted Keanu, not like John Wick Keanu or...
Because John Wick Keanu is just a normal dude.
Yeah, he's not like exaggerating his body movements. He's like a very serious character in like this very unserious kind of situation.
I want to... Watching other people do impressions makes me want to start a show. Not to say that people that do impressions are hack, but the idea of doing a show where people have to draw out hack premises and make them good. Mm-hmm. Like you go there and like, okay, you got to do...
Might be asking too much for people.
Hey, I think it would just be fun to do all myself.
It would be, yeah. It'd be fun to try.
I got to do a Gilbert Gottfried impression. I got to talk about my dick, and I got to compare myself to a celebrity. Yeah. You know, like, there you go.
I'm fucking my grandmother. Or whatever. I don't know what I just did. I did more like a... Yeah. What the fuck? What voice was that?
Well, that's another thing I wanted to also talk about is sometimes when people do Gilbert Gottfried, they just end up doing the Joker.
Oh yeah, like they kind of do like Heath Ledger type Joker.
Yeah, so it just ends up being why so serious? Yeah. And I'm like, that is fucking bad.
Oh man, that's why. Yeah, that dude did kind of. He did a pretty decent Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, he did a good Gilbert Gottfried. His Jason Statham was on point, which makes me think he started with that, and he was like, I got to put other impressions around this to pad it.
You know what helps? Kind of look like Jason Statham just a little bit.
Yeah. When he did the face even just a little bit, I was like, yeah, he still looks like Jason Statham with the baldness and the whiteness. All right, I better quit talking shit about people.
Well, you're not really talking shit.
It's not. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, like,
You're not a fan of impressions.
I mean, like, I am a fan of impressions.
You hate fun.
I just want to do it so badly.
An impression?
No, I just like want to do voices so badly that like watching other people do it and not
like, I see.
I'm like, I want to do what you're doing.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh man, I could probably do that.
Yeah, I'm like, if I just practiced that thing, I could probably fucking get in there. I mean, I picked up Tuvan throat singing real easy.
Yeah.
Why not impressions?
And then you buy a fucking Yeti mic and a whole program, and then you fucking don't do anything with it. Then you send the mic to your little brother because you think he's in a podcast, and then he doesn't. And then you're still out fucking $70 because you thought you were going to have a voice acting thing. You signed up for all the fucking voice acting website forum boards.
Voices.com.
Yeah, like where to fucking find voice work, and you can download other people's demo reels and try and get some of your own tips and whatever, and fucking you just don't do it.
I definitely tried to pull that shit when I was freelance writing.
Hell yeah, you did.
I was like, I might as well just try freelance voice acting too, and I was like, oh, that's way less work. It's like people don't want you to do their job at all. Cool.
Yeah. What, in the voice work or in the voice realm
voice
or the writing?
Work, yeah. Okay. It's like there's like 4 guys that get all the jobs, and then you just go fuck yourself. Like, okay, cool.
You gotta really step up your game and impress the people, impress those agencies, I guess, talent agencies. They run through talent agencies, right?
Yeah.
Or is it still strictly independent?
It's still like talent agencies and managers of places
people
that just
like
figure it out.
People like looking for voices for their little internet projects.
Yeah, that's what you got to start small.
And yeah, you got to just find some dude who's trying to like animate something really poorly.
Yeah,
but just do a really bang up job on the voice, and then people will love it.
Yeah, they're like, I'm the Joker.
I'm the Joker.
Come watch Aladdin. I just want to do bad impressions of mixed things.
Just fucking do it. Just do Gilbert Gottfried for the rest of the day.
It's true.
Just go an entire work week.
Yeah, I don't know if Gilbert Gottfried is my lane.
No, you're probably more. Who would you be more? What would you be more into doing?
Oh, I would do Gary Busey all day.
Gary Busey all day, huh? What's always impressive is like the way they can just when they do Gary Busey impressions, it's always like the same kind of joke where it's like he has like an acronym for everything. Yeah. And James Tillman just fucking does it so much better than anybody else.
Because he just comes up with all that on the spot.
Yeah,
most of the time, right?
I think, right? He has to.
Yeah, let's see. What's a noun around here? I gotta play Mad Libs with my own shit. I don't like to feed my dog milk bones. Milk bones are made by the government for military installations like killing big old nasty environments. that took so much effort. Yeah. That took way too much effort. Guys, don't do impressions. They're bad for you. My throat hurts now.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Speaking of things that are bad for you, Cyber Monday happened.
Yeah, that's right.
I took full advantage.
And I didn't this year.
I mean, I
did the previous year. You just kind of fucked around, just bought a bunch of shit.
Yeah, because like really, my only thing that I wanted all year is just a VR headset. So I knew that would be coming for Cyber Monday. So I picked up my PlayStation VR, and I'm gonna fucking just be in a different realm forever.
Start rocking the PlayStation again.
Yeah. Get that guy powered up and fucking live in a Skyrim VR or whatever.
Is that what you got? You got Skyrim on VR?
I didn't buy any games with it.
Oh,
but I think it came in a package with like
it has
one or two games with it.
Yeah, it must have like something.
Something that's got to be in there. I fucking hope so, or else I'm going to be playing the demo disc.
Yeah, like look at your hand demo.
Yeah, or just going on YouTube and looking up VR things on YouTube.
Oh shit, pornography in VR. There you go.
I don't want.
Not on your PlayStation.
Not on the PlayStation.
Yeah, not on the PlayStation, but your computer. It's fine.
Yeah, but I didn't want to shell out money for an Oculus Rift.
I gotcha.
So yes, Cyber Monday. I got that. I bought a fuckload of Crocs.
You bought. You told me exactly how many pairs of Crocs you bought. You bought 2 pairs of Crocs.
2 pairs of Crocs,
which apparently in your world is a shitload.
It is.
But I know certain celebrity chefs who have an actual shitload.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're definitely wearing them right now because they're not leaving their house. Not after all that shit they went through.
Too problematic.
Yeah, topical.
You're just snapping your fingers.
I know. I can't do the. I'm not going to do the. I can't do the fucking thing.
Oh no!
The point about getting older is just learning your limits, and that's one of those things.
Nah.
I'm never going to be able to flick my finger.
I refuse to stay in my lane.
There you go. Yeah, it's just fucking. It's dumb. It's too much. It's not. I'm sad at how dumb it is, but also
you're so full of bones. How come you can't do it?
I don't know how. Yeah, it's just fucking okay. No, I'll never do it then.
Let's see, what else did I buy?
I'll never fucking do it.
Oh, Cyber Monday. Ever. I bought all the fucking podcast equipments.
Yeah.
Now everyone has their own podcast arm.
I can use two hands
their
now.
own boom part. And then it's just right at your face, all nice.
Yeah.
Now everyone has headphones, too.
It's like a professional studio or something.
Yeah, it's legit. And I cleaned off the table finally. So any future podcast guests, it's clean now.
Yeah, you can bring...
Unless I dirty it up.
Yeah, bring in some food and eat right here.
Yeah, well, not on the podcast.
Well, not on the mic. Yeah. Just, we have a table now.
We have a whole table.
You can do all sorts of cool things, like check your emails on your phone.
Yeah.
Or play a crossword puzzle,
or play another thing that I bought myself, which is Don't Touch My Gems.
Don't Touch My Gems.
Play that game. It's the best game.
Nice. What else did you get for Cyber Monday?
Medicine ball.
You got a medicine ball?
Well, it's a slam ball, I think it's called.
It's called a slam ball now?
15-pound
ball.
It's like a soccer ball size.
Oh, I gotta see this. I want to get my core engaged.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna take out the coffee table and we're just gonna do sit-ups, tossing a ball back and forth.
Engage my fucking core. Let's do it.
Because we're gonna make a good old-fashioned Hamburger Austin.
Yeah.
We're gonna
eating hamburgers.
We're gonna beef you up 80-20.
I get to eat a bunch of hamburgers right now.
Yeah, well, whatever's gonna get you to 80-20.
Okay.
80% muscle, 20% fat, Hamburger Austin.
Damn, I don't even think I'm... Man, I'm
you're like 90% skin.
No, I'm not even like either of those things. Like even a little bit.
It's okay. That's what we got the slam ball for.
I am total. Like I'm not. Does that mean I'm not 100% of anything?
No, you're just all skin.
I'm all
that's
skin and bones.
Well, I'm gonna say you're 90% skin, 10% hair.
I feel like 10% hair. Definitely 10% hair. I
feel like 10%
and then
fair.
And then mostly like gristle.
Yeah.
Just like the worst parts of the chicken.
You're just all the T-bone steak bone.
Yeah, like I'm like those weird like nubs like at the end of like a chicken bone that's like impossible to chew.
Yeah, where you're like, this isn't cartilage.
Yeah.
It's just not giving way.
Yeah. What's the it's like gristle's like the fat is like fat from a chicken.
I think it's like fat and like fascia.
But like melts in your mouth and it's weird to the taste a little bit.
Like you can scrape stuff off of it. It's like silver skin. I don't
That's
fucking
mostly
know.
me. That's why I feel like I'll survive a zombie apocalypse because they're not going for that sort of thing.
I mean, yeah, I guess not. You're
Definitely
gonna survive. They're gonna because zombies will be like,
zombies only eat gristle and bones. That's all they're looking for. They want those hamburger boys.
Yeah.
They want those 80% muscle, 20% fat boys.
20% fat boys.
That's what they want.
20% of fat boys prefer McDonald's. Fuck. But it is almost Christmas time. That's what I mean.
You said butt fuck.
Cyber Monday was really me just buying a bunch of presents for myself.
Yeah.
So my family could just buy my cheap Amazon wish list shit.
All right.
And just like stuff that I need, like storage containers.
Yeah, don't expect anything fancy from me. Kits. It's going to mostly be a stocking thing.
Hell yeah.
I want those stockings up because...
Yeah, I forgot to get my stocking.
My family has a time-honored tradition of... putting like those are the weirdest things in stockings.
It better not be full of cum.
No, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something you can touch, something you can touch and use, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got some ideas for you guys. I know what I think I have a general idea, provided you're not allergic to anything.
Just sunflower
outside
seeds.
Of sunflower. Yeah, that's about it.
That's all.
Okay.
So no Burt's Bees. And no weird health cookies.
No weird health cookies? Okay.
Yeah. Just sunflower oil and
I'll
seeds
check.
as a no-no.
All right, next
Everything
time at the mall.
else, full game.
Next time I'm at the mall, I'll read the active ingredients.
Yeah, that's why I can't do cocaine. What if it's cut with sunflower seeds?
Yeah, that's my, those are my, like, two, like, limits this year. It's going to be, like, under $30 and then has to be from the mall.
There you go.
Just because it just gives me an excuse
I want to go to the mall, too.
Hanging at the mall for, like, an afternoon.
Just go into Spencer's Gifts and buy all the crazy shit.
Yeah, like all the way in the back.
Yeah,
like all
dildos.
The dildos and the pointy bras.
Yeah, pointy bras.
Buy some pointy bras. Buy some gag Christmas cards.
I think we could pull it off.
They're super into pot there. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Like they sell T-shirts and like shot glasses with just pot on it.
Which is weird because it's not like anti-establishment anymore.
No, it is establishment.
It's fairly establishment. Yeah,
it's an established mall establishment.
It's a white people market now, so it's just like it's ready to go.
It's like if Denver could be a store.
Just dildos and weed.
Dildos, weed, and Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot about that.
And wrestling stuff.
Yeah. That does sound like Denver.
Yeah.
What
Any
else?
major market for any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, we got the Christmas show coming up. That's why I wanted to bring up Christmas. Now I remember.
Christmas here.
Me, I want a hula hoop. I listened to it again today, the slowed down version of the Chipmunk song.
Oh, what the fuck is
It
this?
makes me laugh every time. Hey, who's this old ass dog? Did you hear me singing and come running?
Don't worry, I'm holding her back.
Good. I'm gonna just
She won't
take
get through.
a bite of her forehead.
She won't get through this hamburger boy.
Gary Busey, her face. But yeah, we got that Christmas show coming up because Nick Jostin used to put on a Santa Claus show at the Brewery Arts Center in Carson City. Mm-hmm. And 2 years ago, he put one on, and I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. And then he added me last minute after somebody dropped, so I had 24 hours to come up with a Santa Claus routine.
That was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
For at least
yeah, that was a cyber. Yeah, you did like the whole steampunk dude.
Like cyber ninja Santa Claus
From the future.
traveling back in time.
Post-apocalyptic Santa.
I wrote some sort of weird song that I don't remember anymore.
Back when you were on that post-apocalyptic kick for a while.
Yeah, before I started.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was just after I started the podcast. I was like a year. No, I was 2 months in.
You figured you had this weird steampunk monocle, and might as well put it to good use.
Yeah. I got it at a Renaissance fair.
Why'd you wear it on every episode of the podcast? The last 100 episodes.
I don't know, man.
That was weird.
It was
That's
fun.
weird that you did that.
Although now it's going to make way more sense because next week I'm getting LASIK and I'm going to laser my eyeballs out.
Oh, cool.
So having that eye patch would make more sense.
Sweet, so you'll be
I'm
blind.
going to wear that all the time now.
Fuck yeah.
We're too blind for at least 2 days.
If I can't have good eyes, I'll have no eyes. That's what Bobby said.
Because really, like, I bought the VR headset and I was like, well, I can't have glasses for this. So I figured why not spend a few $1,000s on LASIK?
Yeah. You can't have why is
I think you can. It's just I
you
didn't
have
want
to take them off probably.
Yeah, but I was just like, I'd rather just fucking laser my eyeballs out.
Okay.
I don't have to wear. I can wear sunglasses again.
Yeah, without having to like buy like the
Special kind.
special
I can
kind.
buy $5 cheap ass sunglasses wherever I want.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
I got so many free sunglasses.
I think I'm just gonna go the full 9 yards. Try to lose all the weight possible. I'm gonna shave my head again because this is gonna be a new lease on life.
Nice.
I like to do that whenever I
Yeah.
come to a weird like transition point in life.
You just change
Just
up your
totally
entire.
shave
you're not
my
even-
head.
Yeah, you change your name and last name.
Yeah,
Fucking move to a different city.
yeah.
And eat children.
I used to be named Reginald Finkelstein.
Reginald Finkelstein.
Yeah, I think that MySpace is still
Morty
up.
Hashburger. That's just a name I was throwing around in my head.
Morty.
Hashburger.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Trying to come up with like a whole backstory for him.
So, is that gonna be your elf's name?
No, that's going to be. I don't want to spoil too much. but
Austin's gonna be an angry elf.
I'm an
for the
angry
Christmas show.
Yeah, I'm as angry
That's
as I
the-
can,
yeah.
as much as I can emote anger
you're just
in
gonna
this body,
be-
in this form, this current form. Not even my final form, my current form. I'm just going to be like a kind of a more just like despondent and
Yeah,
like
just-
disheveled. Not even disheveled, just like fed up with the whole system.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that angle. So you don't have to be super pissed off. You
Yeah.
still get to just be like bitter about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Like I
a
don't even
bitter
like want to
elf.
write. I just want to like write like how pissed off I am with the whole workshop situation
Yeah.
up in the North Pole, and just be like, dude, it's like it's fucked up in the North
Yeah.
right now. Like
just weave a tale. Like this show is not going to be about setup, punchline. Look how great this is. It's going to be about weaving a character.
I kind of have this idea of the elf just not being an actual elf, but actually a human guy, like on a work study program.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I'll try.
Because that's what I'm going to do. Because I get to be Krampus.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Christmas
so
Krampus.
I'm going to be Krampus. But
You're gonna dress up with like horns and everything.
I'm
going
going to try to get as goat as possible.
What's the name of this? Does he use like a flange? Is that what that thing is called?
Maybe.
like basically like a whip.
I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to do different about the look.
Flail.
But my idea is the fact that every major nation actually has their own Krampus assigned to them
Oh,
to deal with the children, and I am actually the son of the original American Krampus. But I just want to be an artist,
You don't want
which is that's the way I'm going to shoehorn a
You
song
don't want
into
to. Yeah,
it.
you don't want to follow in your father's
Yeah, I
footsteps.
don't want to follow. I'm going to be just a fucking. I'm going to be
of abducting and
eating children's toes
is
and
that
shit.
what it is?
I don't remember.
I thought you just like kidnap some.
Maybe I got to read up on my Krampus lore some more. But
That's so hardcore too. It's like these
Yeah.
kids did bad shit. I'm just gonna take them from you.
just going to eat these kids.
Like, does he? What happens to them? Does
think-
he like?
I think he's secretly just Gacy. Oh
is
my
it?
God! What if I just did that?
Oh, man.
I just showed up as Gacy, and I was like, I'm the Krampus.
That'll be sensitive.
But hey, no one's gonna be there because it'll be December 22nd. And who goes out for that? It'll just be us
Damn,
comedians
this is
fucking
heck,
around.
why not? Fuck it.
I think it'll be fun.
It should be. It'll
gonna-
be very fun.
I'm gonna get super drunk and film it anyway.
But that shouldn't stop you from promoting the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I got to promote any of my shows. I haven't been doing fucking
What
anything.
shows?
Speaking
of which, yeah, we should probably
reached
get to
the
the,
end. This is the fucking end already.
This is the end. We talked
just
a lot.
a flawless transition. We did
Flawless
it.
victory.
You do shows first. I got to pull my calendar out.
So shows that I'm on. I think since I got both of my shows canceled this past week.
It's true.
This is coming out Tuesday, so then it'll be last week. So I'm not doing anything in Truckee, unfortunately. But I think this Saturday we're going to try and redo Battleborn in Carson
good.
City. That is, of course, if weather is good to us.
Right.
Because we're getting another little winter storm rolling in, I think, for like maybe a day or two.
Yeah.
And that's going to fuck up travel for me, at least a little bit. So there's that one. There is totally the 22nd of December.
Yeah, there
and
is.
then I'm doing another Reno Improv showcase on the 28th. So it's another 5 minutes. So I'll just throw out another 5 that I didn't say last time.
There you go.
And it probably won't be any better. So, hey, come on out to those shows. Their improv, I think, is like a $5 buy-in or something like that, just to get like a seat or something. And then if you're a comic, you just get in.
Are those shows just full of those improv comedians trying to make it work?
I think so. I didn't spend enough time after the first time I was there to like talk to any of them. Really, is it worth it? I mean, damn, it feels good having people laugh at.
Oh.
Well, to have people laugh at those. I mean that too, but to have people like laugh at your jokes
I guess.
again, that's what it's all about, really. That way you feel like you're not failing.
You should try to horn in on that Carson Nugget.
Got to fail upwards.
Fucking.
Speaking of failing upwards, yeah, I got to get on that Carson Nugget. Oh, man, I just threw a bunch of shade at them, huh? They're never gonna book me now.
No one listens to this podcast. You'll be fine.
Are you
Let
sure?
alone this far.
That's true. Yeah, this far into the podcast itself.
Speaking of shitting on people,
what about? Is there any word on the Arcade or Humboldt show or Eureka
no
show?
official word yet,
No
but
official
yeah,
word.
possibly January 5th.
Maybe.
Andrea and Sarah will be going up to Humboldt to play the Savage Henry Comedy Festival. They're going to do a dual headlining thing, and we are suggested to be on it,
Which is weird to get suggested for something.
I like that.
I think Chris just liked me because I caught that last ball
hell yeah
in that wiffle ball game.
It was a pretty decent.
and I was fucking high.
Yeah.
As shit when that happened.
good times.
Yeah. I don't even think it did happen, actually.
What if none of that game even happened?
No, none of it happened. None of it counted, actually.
So yeah,
this last whole year in
January
comedy,
5th.
that doesn't count.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Magazine. Yeah, there you go. So January 5th. Oh, I did put it in my calendar. Joe.
I'm singing that dumb song
Yeah.
where like like how those old Smash Mouth memes where like it was just him saying somebody, but
Yep.
just in the like pitch of the song, it was just me just saying I used to read Word Up magazine, just the entire rap. I used to read Word Up magazine. I used to read Word Up magazine.
I had a thing. Okay, so when fucking Kendrick Lamar's last album came out,
Damn.
and he had fucking what was it? It wasn't Humble. It was DNA, where he was because he said something about syrup sandwiches.
Oh yeah, they did the YouTube video for it.
But then every time,
Syrup sandwiches.
yeah, because it was like syrup sandwiches, and I think he's supposed to say gram allowances. But I always thought he was saying grandma something. And then he also says stretch marks at one point. So all I can think about is him being like, I remember grandma's ass with the stretch marks. I just only
Eating
hear
syrup
that.
sandwiches on her
Syrup
stretch marks.
sandwiches, stretch marks. Grandma's ass with the stretch marks. I just over and
Syrup sandwiches with stretch marks.
That's all I hear every time I hear that song. And I'm like,
That's basically the point of the song.
Yeah.
Eating syrup sandwiches on grandma's stretch marks.
Speaking of stretch marks, December 8th in Yerington, there's a show, I think. The lodging got canceled, so I'm going to have to drive back that night.
Wait, speaking of, is it because everyone's fat on that show?
Yeah.
Everybody's just a bunch of fat boys?
Just a bunch of fucking 20% fatties.
20% fatties. Well, no, the show is 20% fatties.
That's true.
The other 80% is less, I guess,
Less fatties?
I don't know, like less more reasonable fatty.
I
don't know.
guess. So that's December 8th in
They're
Yerington.
not disgustingly fat.
I don't think there's anyone in Yerington that listens to this, but come out anyway.
Plug the show when you're
Sold
out there.
out. It's sold out, I guess. So it's fucking cool.
That's cool.
December 16th, Jim and I are going to make fun of each other.
Hell yeah.
He's going to win because I'm going to get too drunk and forget to write anything because I'll also be busy writing my Krampus material for December 22nd. So that'll happen. Those will all happen.
Winter sucks.
Yeah.
Especially if you got like seasonal depression, but also it sucks just because travel and getting people to come out to Reno on shows and
figuring things out.
Oh, I'm in the works on trying to get something going at West Street Market later in the winter. Hopefully when it's a little bit sunnier and better. They have a budget and everything, so I want to talk to them about what that is. Because I've never worked with a budget before. I want to see what they're working with. And then I can show them what I'm working with.
Upwards of $80.
And then I'll ask people if there's anybody who can be in this price range that we can bring out.
There you go.
With like a one of us to feature or whatever, and one of us to host it.
I agree.
I'll reap the rewards. Being I'm going to usurp and become the godson of Reno comedy.
The godson.
I'm going to be the godson of Reno comedy.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that title. Good old godson. Well, I'm breaking all my shit. So,
already, man.
That's enough of us. Thanks for listening. Stop it now. Go away. Turn this off. Talk to your kids. Fucking eat some vegetables every once in a while. Maybe just try to look at the sun. I think you can do it. Stare at it. Absorb its essence.